I appreciate you joining me to talk about the fact that I did not buy WWE 2K26.
Neither did I. That's mostly due to the fact it's $90, but side.
I mean, in some cases you could spend $150.
Yeah, not doing that either.
But with the idea that I'm not reviewing WWE 2K26, I started this No WWE 2K26 series with SmackDown vs. Raw 2009 and just reminisced with myself.
So I never got a chance to say this on the channel. That was my first wrestling game.
No way, that's awesome.
2009 for the Wii, ironically.
That's good, that's good.
It's actually pretty fun on the Wii. So that was actually the first game. You know, in 26, how they were, or 20, I think it was 25, whichever one.
25 was the launch on Switch, yes.
No. What I mean is the one where you could, like, during your entrance, shoot fireworks, different taunts, high-five the fans.
Like with Fight Forever.
Exactly. See, 2009 on the Wii lets you do that way before any of those other games.
Yes.
So it was a nifty little thing. Everything else about the game is the exact same, just on the Wii. So weird.
Yes. The beauty of not having the new game meant I started going backwards and seeing what from the past that I had positive, and in this particular case, not so positive feelings for. So, thankfully, you've been able to come over a couple of times, and we've had a few matches with Legends of WrestleMania.
Forgot all about this game, I'm not gonna lie, until you showed me, and I'm like, oh yeah, I did have this. I did play it. Didn't play it for long.
Yeah, it doesn't have a lot of replayability.
Yeah.
Because the thing that was sold on was relive, rewrite, redefine. Relive the WrestleMania moment, redefine the WrestleMania moment by having a different person win. Rewrite by having a different person win. And
redefine is do the match, but in
new match type.
New match type.
Yeah, ladder match, like, Hell in a Cell, things that weren't a part of that era.
Things that didn't exist in that era.
Exactly. But with that game mode, and even the other one, which is like Hall of Champions or something like that, Hall of Legends maybe.
Yeah, isn't that like a gauntlet or something?
It's a bunch of gauntlets, but you can only do it as creative players. And I didn't create a creative player this time around. I did years ago, like 2008.
I'm about to say, I remember doing it back in the day. I'm like, wow, this is annoying.
It's not that robust.
Nah.
But one thing I do give this game credit for, that being Legends of WrestleMania, is a specific button. A button that should have never gone out of existence. And, okay, I'll say this. It can go out of existence when you switch consoles. When you go from PlayStation 2 to PlayStation 3, let it fade away for a year.
Yep, different format.
When you go from PlayStation 3 to PlayStation 4, let the button fade away for a year. A game cycle. But the button that Legends of WrestleMania has, that every wrestling game should possess, is the import button. The ability to import characters from SmackDown vs. Raw 2009 into Legends of WrestleMania. I understand not having, like, the ability to bring in Pat McAfee's friends from one game to the next, because contracts and negotiations and paychecks,
etc.
But if I created myself, which I do,
which, let's be honest, everyone does.
We all do, exactly. And how many times have you,
wasted hours upon hours upon hours.
Yes.
Remaking the guy, getting his appearance. So,
and movesets.
And movesets. Like, literally, the game got so robust, I literally would buy the game, spend a day making my guys look, take a day off, and then come back and make the moveset the next day.
Exactly.
Like, it literally takes so much time.
It's true. That's why the import button is so important. It's one of the things that really makes Legends of WrestleMania stand out.
Yeah.
Because not only could you get the time modern wrestlers in, but you can also get your wrestlers from the prior, I'm going to say 6 months, maybe 9 months earlier when
give or take.
When the SmackDown game came out.
Yeah.
You can get them into the Legends game after you pick it up. And I just think that's so important.
Yeah. I get why the game had it because, well, hey, the roster's not that big.
Yeah.
But also, it's a spin-off game, not a full-fledged SmackDown versus Raw.
Well, and the funny thing is, if did you ever play Legends of Wrestling?
Yeah.
Did you play all of them or just the first one? Because I
think
can't
I
remember.
played all of them.
I can't remember now if it was the first one. I believe it was the second one.
Honestly, you're asking me. I was like 8, 9.
Sure. Yeah. That makes a difference. So I can't remember now if I think it was the second one. I know it wasn't Showdown Legends of Wrestling, but I think the Legends of Wrestling 2 had a feature or function that I wish Legends of WrestleMania had, which is explore the territories.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe it wasn't called explore, but
I do
battle the territories, whatever
fight the
territories, whatever it's called. But I wish that that's what Legends of WrestleMania had. And you could even call it Road to WrestleMania because that's what SmackDown vs. Raw called the storyline anyway.
Exactly.
But you could take a path with your creative player in Portland where you face off with Piper at the top. You go down to the Mid-South and you wrestle to get to Ted DiBiase and Jim Duggan, the Rat Pack, as they were called in Mid-South.
Forgot about that name.
And so forth and so on. Like, go to the Carolinas and face Arn Anderson and Ric Flair, Ricky Steamboat. The list goes on. My point just is, once you get past the rewrite, redefine, rewrite, relive, rewrite, redefine,
there it is.
You don't have much else to do. And so if they would have had that one more game mode, that thing where you can...
that extra game mode to really, like, stretch it out.
Yes. Then it could have given it legs. But here's another thing that I think would have made Legends of WrestleMania better, and that is the ability to toggle how you play the game. If you want to have the big face buttons pop up and push them, keep it. Love it. Enjoy it all your life if that's what you desire. But if they would have given you the ability to toggle on the SmackDown vs. Raw 2009 mechanics, that way, because if you give the game the exact mechanics of the game prior, then people will complain that, oh, it's the same game with just a different coat of paint.
Yeah.
But if you give it the ability to say, you've got this option or this option, then what it does is it changes how you prepare for a match. Because thank you for being here at Mr. Super Oz. This video is going out, and this channel only exists because I, Oz, founded Gamble Comics, which first release was Everlasting Survivors, a 68-page graphic novel called All Day Long. Available now. Follow the link in the description that will take you to gamblecomics.com. While there you can get hats, shirts, posters, much, much more, but most importantly, the story itself. And let's say that me and you played a match, and winner gets to pick the fighting style of the next match. Well, cool. I will pick SmackDown vs. Raw all day long because I think it's smooth and it's not cumbersome because the face buttons aren't popping up in my face.
Yeah, the problem with the buttons, because it's a real novel idea at first. I see where they were going with it, but the problem is it throws off the entire flow of the match. So, like, you're in here, you're doing a lockup, and then all of a sudden you're just like, oh, my hand.
Well, here's the other funny thing about the obstructive nature of the gameplay is we were playing a battle royal, and as soon as you go to be kicking a guy out of the ring, everybody else no longer matters. Only thing that matters is what you're doing. Well, I hope I'm not in danger because...
Yeah, they could... The placement of the HUDs, it's something I will give credit to the new 2K games. Having it just at the bottom of the screen out of the way is very helpful.
Much
because
smoother.
Them lining the size of the screen blocks everything.
So I have to say this when it comes to the Battle Royal complaint. It's very real to life because this year They missed multiple big moments, and actually years past too when Edge returned.
I'm about to say
and AJ debuted.
First spear. Oh well, shit, we missed it.
So
AJ debuts. Oh look, it's Roman.
so I guess they are just being true to life.
I'm about to say those are those Kevin Dunn cuts that we've grown to love.
Or expectantly.
Yeah.
Whether you love it or not, it's coming your way.
One positive of the game. So we were doing a tag team match, and it was the Vengeance Bar for the tag team. Big fan of that for the like. So basically, Vengeance Bar loads up if like there's any attacks on the legal man. The partner's getting beat down for too long, and he's kind of just loading up the meter. And then when he gets that hot tag, he's on fire. He's dropping guys. That's something I like.
I think that is something they could easily bring back.
Yeah.
So right now in the modern age, or I'll say 2025.
Yeah,
I
about to
haven't
say.
played 26, but in the most recent prior game, you could direct your partner to grab a weapon, to distract the referee, to hit the illegal man, things of that nature.
Yeah, about to say, take off the turnbuckle, I think.
And so what I was thinking is that's the other option.
Yeah.
But what I was going to say is if they would re-implement a bar where, and it could be a part of the illegal man's HUD.
Yeah.
So implement a bar to where because they do that with Giants too. The Giants have an extra bar. So a tag team, you add an extra bar to the match, and once it gets full, that's when you can start doing the turnbuckle pad, the weapon, the whatever.
The et cetera.
That way that it's not just immediately you do.
As soon as the match starts, okay, take off the turnbuckle.
Exactly. Or you run over and trip the guy. It's like that way it's more realistic that you have to earn it.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. That is a good thing about the game.
And it makes it feel like an arcadey video game.
Yeah, and I'll say this, while I don't think it's among the best,
nah,
it's amusing.
Yes.
Which is
fun in small doses.
And the thing about being amusing and fun
in small doses
is it makes for a good time with friends.
Yes.
So without you or other people to play with, I don't think there's much reason for me to turn it back on after I defeat the modes.
Yeah.
But just the idea of knowing that you can have a quick little laugh with a friend and reflect on when you were younger. Then I think that is
I'm about to say,
its major redeeming quality.
Exactly. Like I will say, I really do enjoy like the relive, redesign, and redefine.
Yeah.
Like I think I was over here, like I replayed the Junkyard Dog versus Greg the Hammer Valentine.
Absolutely.
So I love JYD.
Yeah.
So giving him the Intercontinental title, I'm like, yes. I'm like, oh man, I remember when I did this when I was 10.
Yes.
It was just good. It was good nostalgia.
So I'm going to make a tiny complaint. It's not massive. But it goes back to that import concept, right? Mm-hmm. They have the wrong title. Valentine's wearing the wrong title. He's wearing a title.
Oh yeah, he's wearing
he's wearing
Cody Rhodes remastered
basically.
IC title.
Yeah. And so
I forgot about that.
While it doesn't matter so many times in so many of these relive, rewrite, redefine moments, the championships aren't accurate to the era.
Yeah.
No. They're not the right aesthetic.
It does throw everything off when I'm winning the world titles JYD and he's holding up the white Intercontinental. I'm like, huh.
Not correct.
Doesn't look right.
But, outside of these nitpicks, I think my big time retro review is it's good to be fun.
Mm.
And with it being fun, I'm gonna say that, it's worth, as long as you're not by yourself, as long as you have somebody to laugh at it with,
Basically,
I think it's worth it.
It's a perfect game for couch co-op.
Yeah, exactly. And, as long as it's not your only wrestling game, because you're not going to have a long time playing it, then you'll be all right.
Then you'll be all good.
Thank you for joining me for this retro review of Legends of WrestleMania. And I have just a quick question before the close plays.
I'm here.
Can I count on you to come play All-Stars, WWE All-Stars, the game, before we before we put out the retro review for that game?
Yep, absolutely. Yeah.
Looking forward to it.
I got good memories of All-Stars. So we'll see if that holds up.
My most favored memory of that game, before playing it in the now, is the video packages before the dream matches.
Yeah.
Because if there's one thing WWE has always excelled at,
Good video package.
It is cutting a video package together and making things feel important.
Man, because I'll tell you what, the build to this year's WrestleMania, which as we say it right now is WrestleMania 42, is probably one of the worst WrestleMania builds I've ever
I
seen.
guarantee they can cut some packages.
Full start. But once we see those video packages, I'm going to be like, I'm ready for this match. I'm ready for every bit of this match.
Oh, it's so funny how that works.
Immaculate. Well, been fun, Oz.
Appreciate you.
See you in the next one.